In international news coming in, Hollywood actor and prominent Democratic fundraiser George Clooney has issued what many are calling a damning call for Joe Biden. He has called on Biden to drop out of the elections. He has said that the president has won many battles in his career, but the one battle he cannot win is the fight against time. My colleague Brian Thomas with us on the broadcast. Brian, a rather grim message there from George Clooney, who has been one of the largest funders and fundraisers for the Democratic Party in the United States of America, but he's now calling for Joe Biden to drop out of the race. He joins the many voices that have expressed their concerns after the first presidential debate between Joe Biden and Republican candidate Donald Trump.
Well, definitely, Devika, now U.S. President Joe Biden faced a major setback when prominent Democratic supporter and a very famous actor, George Clooney, urged him to drop his re-election bid. And now, Devika, definitely this comes alongside influential party figure Nancy Pelosi's refusal to endorse his candidacy, and even Clooney, who recently hosted a high-profile fundraiser for Biden, expressed his concern, saying that he definitely loves Joe Biden, but the one battle he cannot win is the fight against time. And he says that it is devastating to say that, but Joe Biden was with 3 weeks ago at the fundraiser, and he was not was in his very senses, and he also wasn't even the Joe Biden of 2020. So definitely a comparison that he made, that how he was in the year 2010 or 2020 and how he is now. And even at the Los Angeles fundraiser also, this was co-hosted by George Clooney and Julia Roberts, who are both very prominent actors. There, Biden definitely appeared fatigued, and having flown in directly from the G7 summit in Italy, he has since attributed his underwhelming performance in the June 27 debate also with Donald Trump to jet lag and a cold. And even his campaign for a second term has faced increasing pressure also following the debate, during which he appeared disoriented. And although, yes, top Democrats have offered lukewarm support, the recent interventions by George Clooney and Nancy Pelosi also have intensified the scrutiny. And even, Nancy Pelosi also urged Biden to make a decision soon, saying that it's up to the president to decide if he is going to run. And she also goes on to say that they are all encouraging him to make that decision because the time is running short. And she also suggested he wait until after NATO's 75th anniversary summit in Washington, which is currently hosting. And as Biden also made his way to the summit, he also met with U.S. Union leaders to bolster support for his re-election bid, and his participation in the NATO also gathering is being closely watched as he seeks to reaffirm his leadership amidst this alliance support for Ukraine against Russia. And definitely, Devika, several House Democrats and a few senators also have voiced concerns about Biden's candidacy, and even Colorado's Michael Bennet, who is the first Senator Democrat to publicly oppose Biden, stated that Biden's continued candidacy could lead to a significant loss in the election and potential harm, congressional Democrats. And meanwhile, yes, former President Donald Trump also has resumed his aggressive campaign tactics, accusing Biden of concealing health issues, and says that this is the biggest cover-up in the political history, and declared at a Florida rally challenging Biden to another debate and a round of golf. Yes, Devika.